So award season is very much underway, and after having made 5 early Oscar prediction videos, I thought it was time now to give my predictions in the major film categories for the upcoming Golden Globe Awards. I'll be talking the acting categories, along with Best Screenplay, Best Director, and Best Picture. Best Supporting Actor. I think this might be one of the easier categories to predict at the Golden Globe Awards, because outside of a surprise win for Brendan Gleeson for The Banshees of Inisherin, Ke Huy Quan is looking like he's going to sweep this category all the way to the Oscars. I think if there was one major award show where he didn't win Supporting Actor, it might be the Golden Globes. I could see them going for Gleeson here. I don't see them picking any of the other 3. Brad Pitt is a big name. The Golden Globes love their big names, but I don't think he wins for Babylon. It's between Gleeson and Kwan, and I'm going to predict that the winner is Ke Huy Quan for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Best Supporting Actress. Now this category is really tricky. I would say any of these women have a chance at a win at the Golden Globes, outside of maybe Carey Mulligan for She Said. I don't think Mulligan wins here, but the other 4 could take it. Angela Bassett for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. She won a Golden Globe Award almost 30 years ago for What's Love Got to Do with It. This would be a really cool win for a Marvel movie, for a really fantastic supporting performance in a big blockbuster of 2022. There's Dolly De Leon for Triangle of Sadness, a movie that did get into the motion picture, musical, or comedy category, so they liked the movie. And I have a feeling that Dolly De Leon could get more competitive in this category in the weeks to come. She could be a spoiler here, but right now I think the win comes down to Kerry Condon for The Banshees of Inisherin or Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Can Jamie Lee Curtis win a prize this season for her performance in that movie? I watched it again a few nights ago. It's a delightful performance. I just don't know if it has like the emotional juice to win a major prize. I think if Jamie Lee Curtis could win at any of these major ceremonies, it's at the Golden Globes. They love her. They've nominated her for so many things throughout the years, most recently for Scream Queens, and she won the Golden Globe for True Lies in the mid-90s, a fantastic win. I feel like some people are predicting Jamie Lee Curtis here, and I would not be surprised. I think that could happen. It could propel her forward to a potential very first Oscar nomination, so I would love to see that, but I'm going with a safer choice, I think. I'm going to predict that Kerry Condon wins for The Banshees of Inisherin. It's a much richer performance that Kerry Condon gives in that film than Curtis does in Everything Everywhere All at Once. I'm really torn on this one. I kind of want to predict Curtis. I think that would be a cool win. She would have an amazing speech. It might happen, but I am going to predict that Kerry Condon wins for The Banshees of Inisherin. Best Screenplay. I think this comes down, like the previous category I talked about, to Everything Everywhere All at Once and The Banshees of Inisherin. I don't think Tar, Women Talking, or The Fabelmans wins here. I might have predicted Women Talking if Sarah Polley had gotten into director, if the movie had gotten into Best Picture Drama, but it didn't. I'm going to go with the more creative choice on this one and pick Everything Everywhere All at Once for Best Screenplay. Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy. This, like Best Supporting Actor, is a very easy category. This might be the easiest category of this entire prediction video. The only person here who could potentially beat Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin is Diego Calva for Babylon, but that movie's gotten mixed reviews. I don't see that happening. Daniel Craig, Adam Driver, and Ray Fiennes are just happy to be here. Colin Farrell is winning this 100%. He's in one of the most celebrated movies of the year. It's been an amazing 2022 for Farrell, not only for Banshees, but for some other movies. Farrell's been winning so many of the Critics Awards, and he won in this category many years ago for In Bruges, which was a fantastic victory, an amazing performance he gave in that film too, also directed by Martin McDonagh and co-starring Brendan Gleeson. So this just feels right. I don't think there's any competition here. Colin Farrell will win in this category. Another easy prediction is Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy. There is no way that Michelle Yeoh is losing this. That would be shocking. Again, the only person who could beat her is someone from Babylon, and that's Margot Robbie. She is also a beloved actress. She's been doing great work for the last few years. If Yeoh wasn't here, I think Robbie would be an easy win. But Michelle Yeoh, I think right now, is the frontrunner to win the Oscar for Best Actress, and she is absolutely taking this no matter what. I adore Emma Thompson, and good luck to you, Leo Grand. I'm so happy she got in here. The nomination is kind of the win for Thompson. Same with Leslie Manville for Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, and Anya Taylor-Joy for The Menu. The winner for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy is going to be Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Best Director. Now, I think Steven Spielberg still takes this one for The Fabelmans. A few weeks ago, I think he would have been the very easy choice, but The Fabelmans has kind of underperformed at the box office. It's not as stable as it might have been even just a month ago. I think James Cameron is absolutely in the conversation since he won in this category for the first Avatar in 2010. We can't count James Cameron out. He could win this. I also think Baz Luhrmann could get it if there was a lot of love from these voters for that movie. I don't think Martin McDonagh can win, but I do think Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert could take it for Everything Everywhere All at Once if they really, really dig that film. So yeah, this one's kind of a toss-up. You could go a couple different directions. I just feel like Steven Spielberg hasn't won a major prize in a long time, and he does amazing personal work on The Fabelmans. I think they'll recognize that. I'm not so sure he can win at Critics' Choice, but I'm going to predict that Steven Spielberg wins Best Director at the Golden Globes. Best Actor in a Drama. Again, like the previous category, I think a couple months ago, we would have all predicted Brendan Fraser to win this in a landslide, but there's a couple things going against him. He has said that he's not going to be at the ceremony, which makes me wonder if they might want to give their votes to someone else. And The Whale has not done very well with critics the last few weeks. Some critics that I look up to and that I watch are trashing this movie. There's some people who really don't like it. It didn't get into Best Picture Drama. The movie itself really underperformed, so I don't think Fraser wins. I think the winner is Austin Butler for Elvis. That got into Best Director, Best Picture Drama. We have a really interesting Best Actor race moving forward here because Austin Butler, Brendan Fraser, and Colin Farrell are very much in contention to win the Oscar, and it'll be interesting if Fraser loses here and Butler wins. Can Fraser win at Critics' Choice or at SAG? In September, it looked like Fraser was just going to dominate this category all the way to his first Oscar win, and that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. I'm really excited about this category now, and while I do think Fraser has a shot to win this, I'm going to predict Austin Butler takes Best Actor in a Drama for Elvis. Best Actress in a Drama. First, let me say, justice for Danielle Deadwyler. Why is she not in this category? That is one of the most extraordinary performances of the year, and she should be here. Moving on. Outside of a shocker for any one of these other four women, I don't see how Cate Blanchett loses this. Her performance in Tar is my favorite of the year, and she's won some critics' prizes. She won at Venice. Blanchett is taking this one. The only person I could see maybe winning, in a spoiler, is Michelle Williams for The Fabelmans, or Viola Davis for The Woman King. I also wouldn't count out Davis, but I just don't see that happening. They liked Tar and got into Best Screenplay, Best Picture, Drama. So yeah, you can bet the farm, as they say, on Cate Blanchett winning Best Actress in a Drama for Tar. Best Picture, Musical or Comedy. This is a tricky category. I don't think Glass Onion or Triangle of Sadness can win. Again, Babylon has gotten mixed reviews, so I don't think it takes this either. This category comes down to The Banshees of Inisherin and Everything Everywhere All at Once. Both films did very well in its number of nominations. It got into a lot of acting categories. This is a toss-up. I think Everything Everywhere All at Once would be a great win here. I think that absolutely could happen. I'm going to kind of go with the safer choice. The movie that I feel like the voters might like a little bit more. I feel like the Golden Globes usually go with a slightly more conservative pick for their Best Picture winners. I could see it going to either film, but I'm going to predict that The Banshees of Inisherin wins Best Picture, Musical or Comedy. The final Golden Globes category I'm going to talk about is Best Motion Picture Drama. This category could go to any one of these 5 movies. I feel like you could make the case for any of them. Avatar: The Way of Water could win. It's the current major blockbuster in theaters, and the original Avatar won in this category in 2010. Elvis you could make the case for, since Bohemian Rhapsody won in this category in early 2019. I feel like if Bohemian Rhapsody can win here, Elvis can absolutely win. It got into Best Director. I wouldn't be surprised if Elvis won this. That could happen. The Fabelmans, I think, is the safe pick. I think that has a very good shot of winning Best Motion Picture Drama. It's a movie that everyone really likes, and it's one of Spielberg's very best in recent years. I think that has a very good shot. Tar is my favorite film of the year. It's just such a dazzling movie. It's so great. It's so rich and unique, and I could see that winning just for the movie being so great. And then Top Gun Maverick is kind of like the most beloved movie of the year by many people. It's certainly the most successful, so I wouldn't count that out either. So it's really tricky. Like, in my mind, it comes down to Elvis and The Fabelmans. It's about 49%, 51%, but I'm going to predict that The Fabelmans wins Best Picture Drama. So, to recap, here are my Golden Globes predictions. Best Supporting Actor, Ke Huy Quan, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Best Supporting Actress, Carrie Condon, The Banshees of Inisherin. Best Screenplay, Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Best Actor in a Musical or Comedy, Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Inisherin. Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy, Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Best Director, Steven Spielberg, The Fabelmans. Best Actor in a Drama, Austin Butler, Elvis. Best Actress in a Drama, Cate Blanchett, Tar. Best Musical or Comedy, The Banshees of Inisherin. And Best Drama, The Fabelmans. The Golden Globes air on Tuesday, January 10th. Join me in my next predictions video when I'll be talking the film categories at the Critics' Choice Awards. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below what are your predictions for the upcoming Golden Globe Awards. Do you agree with my picks, or do you think I have it all wrong? See you next time!